There's two interesting spots in here. They're little concrete courtyards with just low walls, but they're actually potentially extremely useful. This used to be a pool right here, and I tried fish farming in it a long time ago. And stuff started dying in it since it has straight sides on it, and it should have slanted sides on at least part of it so that things that fall in can get out. So rats died in it, lizards died in it. That was pretty annoying. And then eventually I came out here and there was one of my cats. It's not true. No, I got my order wrong. A bunny, a wild rabbit, and a coyote were dead in it. This is before there was a fence here. And I imagined that the coyote was chasing the bunny. It fell in, or jumped in to get away, and the coyote jumped in, and then they spent their last time paddling around going, holy shit, how the hell do we get out of here? We're all wet. We don't have the strength to get up the wall out of it. And they died. And that annoyed me, and I burned that coyote right here, like on a funeral pyre. And I probably burned the bunny too. It was smaller, so I don't remember it. And then a cat died in it. And I was like, okay, that's it. I'm done. And the reason I had the pool is I was fish farming in it. I was trying to get fish farming going, which I would still like to do, but it'll be in pools designed for that. And I'd even like to raise koi. That's a really multicolored Japanese carp. They're really cool. And they're kind of expensive and just magically cool fish. And carp are really easy to raise, relatively speaking. So then tilapia is another type of fish I could raise. But anyway, this was a failure as far as fish farming goes. My cat died, and I said, let's just fill that in. So we filled it in. We filled it in with high-quality dirt, and that became a garden for many years. And we had chard in there and other things. The best plant I had in there, which may have died now due to neglect, is perennial apple peppers. They're called apple peppers. They're really hot yellow peppers, kind of roundish. And those were great. And those are perennial, if you care for them at all, which I did not. There's a little bench in here. So this could all be cleaned up, like lots of machete work. And then dump in lots of really good quality dirt in there. And then this is a wooden fence here. Fences should not be made of wood. They should be made of metal, and they should be good metal that then last a long time. Building temporary stuff, especially as you age, you realize how dumb it is. It's like, why'd you even bother doing it if you're going to do it wrong? Now, the other half of this is also a area that is fenced in. And the benefits of fencing it in are we can keep dogs out, or we can keep dogs in. This could actually become a place where I put, in here there's this junk. Then I had some dahlias growing in that thing over there. I don't know if they're still there or not. There's some buckets in here that were used to grow something. We need to recover this. There are 2 avocado trees in it, one small one bigger one. We need to machete all this out. It's right next to this big bamboo here. Put a metal gate in, and then potentially put a little roof in and decide that it's a place to trap the dogs. That's an option, because I don't have places to trap dogs yet. And even though the longer term plan is to fence the whole area in, and that'll keep dogs under control, it would be nice to have special spaces to control dogs, especially visiting dogs who may not get along well with the existing dogs. Now, my current dogs, I do not believe, could jump this fence. If I had to, I could raise its height anyway. Another option for it is I could put more of a roof on it, although that doesn't really go along with the avocado trees, and I could make camping areas in there. Or I could just roof in part of it, because I could roof in the back part of it, and then people could have a fenced-in area for a tent. Now, that's temporary, and I don't really like temporary solutions, but obviously tenting is an option. glamping and all that. Glamping, I guess, would be heavier tents, so I'd be providing the tent. But if that's going to be the case, why don't I just build like a roofed thing, and I could even have water in it, and basically make this into a little house, just a tiny house in part of this little thing, and then a semi-private spot. I could raise these up a little bit or plant more around it. I don't know. I'm not sure what this space is best used for. Increasing housing in this area would be a brilliant idea because it's such a high utility area. I'm not sure where to do that at. Over in here, I'm actually going to block this off, and this is going to be part of the perimeter of defining the whole area for this building, because I've been so unfocused because the space is just so huge. But now that I've got this big map, this drone map of it all, it's going to allow me to start dividing it up, which is then going to allow investment and better use of each space. I'll still have a door in here to get into that space.